Imagine this. A blazing sun scorches the endless dunes. In the heart of the Kalahari Desert, one of the harshest, most mysterious landscapes on Earth, whispers echo of a lost city made of stone. Not a myth from Hollywood or ancient Greece, but from deep within southern Africa. A city explorers died looking for, a city the world forgot. What was this place? Who built it? And why has no one ever found it? Today we journey into one of the greatest unsolved archaeological mysteries of Africa, the lost city of the Kalahari. Welcome to Obscure Archive, where forgotten legends, buried truths, and hidden history come back to life. If you're into ancient secrets and mysteries that never made your textbook, you're in the right place. Subscribe, and let's uncover the truth behind the myths. It all started in 1885, when Canadian explorer Guillermo Farini, also known as the Great Farini, returned from an expedition into the southern reaches of Africa. Farini had crossed the vast, unforgiving Kalahari Desert, and what he claimed in his letter to the Royal Geographical Society stunned everyone. He wrote, "We came upon remarkable ruins, walls of stone, rising from the sand in strange angles, clearly man-made, carved stones and patterns unlike any native architecture I had seen." Farini didn't just make verbal claims. He even published photographs and sketches, hinting at an advanced ancient city swallowed by sand. The British press went wild. Was this Africa's Atlantis? Farini was no ordinary adventurer. He had once been a circus performer, inventor, author, and part-time scientist. His credibility was often questioned. But unlike other explorers, Farini had the skills to survive the desert and the charisma to captivate an audience. But here's the twist. Was Farini telling the truth, or was this a 19th century PR stunt? In his notes, Farini described stone walls up to 6 feet high, forming curves and zigzags, ruins buried in sand, partially exposed like the edge of a buried pyramid, unusual carvings resembling glyphs or symbols. He theorized it could be a Phoenician outpost, an early Arab trade city, or a lost African civilization. But after returning, Farini never organized a second expedition. And worse, he never precisely mapped the location. The Kalahari Desert spans nearly 350,000 square miles, stretching across Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa. It's not all sand. It has thorny shrubs, brutal heat, and almost no water. Dozens of expeditions tried to retrace Farini's steps. Many failed. Some vanished without a trace. Between 1930 and 1960, explorers like A.J. Clement, Professor J.D. Gilman, and Joshua Hedges all launched searches. They found strange rock formations, but nothing conclusive. Some even claimed that local tribes spoke of stone houses beneath the sand, but oral histories are often dismissed by Western archaeologists. So, what are the theories? 1. Ancient African civilization. Some believe this was a pre-Bantu, pre-colonial kingdom that left behind cities built in stone, similar to Great Zimbabwe, a site that was also denied credit until decades later. 2. Phoenician or Egyptian outpost. Because of inscriptions and alleged artifacts, others suggest it was a trading post from early maritime powers who traveled down Africa's west coast. 3rd geological formation, misread as ruins. Skeptics say what Farini saw were dolerite rock formations, natural columns and fractures that can look eerily like walls. But here's the issue. Farini had photos and sketches showing patterns and geometry, hard to explain as just random rocks. Why haven't modern archaeologists solved this? Some believe colonial-era academics actively dismissed African achievements, classifying all monumental architecture as foreign influence. This Eurocentric bias buried entire histories. Others argue there's political pressure. If such a city exists, it would rewrite Southern Africa's timeline, redistributing pride, origin, and influence to indigenous cultures that were marginalized. And then there's the environment. The Kalahari's shifting sands might have buried the ruins deeper, much like Ubar in the Arabian Desert, only rediscovered by satellite in the 1990s. In the last decade, LIDAR and ground-penetrating radar have uncovered cities beneath jungles and deserts worldwide. Could they now find the lost city of the Kalahari? Some amateur teams in Botswana and Namibia have begun scanning areas matching Farini's descriptions. Initial findings? Strange patterns underground, not confirmed as man-made yet. If the city is ever discovered, it would redefine African history, proving complex civilizations existed deep in the desert, correct colonial narratives that erased indigenous achievements, open doors to new archaeology in overlooked regions. The city would become Africa's own El Dorado, Atlantis, or Pompeii, but with a truth rooted in local legacy, not foreign myth. The lost city of the Kalahari remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Was it an illusion, a lie, or the truth buried in sand? Sometimes forgotten legends are just waiting for the right eyes to see them again. So next time you look at a desert, ask yourself, what stories still lie beneath the surface? If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more obscure archive stories, and comment below. Do you believe the lost city is real?